Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is an update on my Microlocs. Now, this is a 6 and 7 month update because I'm currently 7 months locked. And I was supposed to record a video on my 6 month lock update. And just going back, I did record a video going over how to minimize lint in locks. And I did record that video at my 6 month mark. So if you want to go back and watch that video, then that will show you how my hair looked at, at my 6 month phase or in my 6 month phase. But now I am 7 months, like I mentioned. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you all an update on my hair, even though a lot hasn't changed. And then I'm also going to answer some questions that I got under my lock video titled Common Microloc Questions that I get asked in public. I do want to encourage you all to comment under my videos and also give the video a thumbs up. Commenting, giving the video a thumbs up, it does help the algorithm. It does support the channel and help the channel to grow. So I really appreciate you all's support. Also, I am going to start shouting out comments left under my Microloc videos and my Microloc update videos. So be sure to comment down below. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into the video. But first, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed and let's get right into it. So I really don't have much to say that's different from what I said in my other Microloc videos. I do have my entire Microloc journey on YouTube in my Microlocs playlist. So be sure to check that out to, kind of hear what I said in my 5 month update, because not a lot has changed. I do notice more budding with some of the locks. I do notice some of the locks are getting a lot more tighter and more fuzzy, I could say. They're starting to just kind of look a little different, like they're trying to do something, but it's still pretty much the same that I have. There's not much that I can say different from month 5 to this month besides the budding. And I can tell that more of my locks are trying to actually lock, like the ends are. Now, there is one lock in particular that I experienced slippage with, and I didn't really know what to do. I didn't want to cut it off, so I just continued to retie it. And I can see that that lock has gotten like very big at the bottom. And I was actually going to schedule a lock consultation for it, but just thinking about it, I probably would just like cut the end off, because that's exactly what happened with this lock. I had slippage, and I didn't know what to do. So I just continued to lock it, and that's how it ended up looking. So it's like, I think this is budding right here. And I did watch some videos on how to fix it, like how to take a needle and, go in and out to make it a little bit smaller. But this lock right here is so small at the top. I don't think whatever I do is going to have this match that. So as of right now, I'm just leaving it alone just to see what it does. And I guess if worse comes to worse, I'll just cut that part off, and that'll be that. I do have a few more that are like this, but I know why. It is slippage. It's, I believe it's from me wearing like ponytails and having the ponytail too tight. When I take the ponytail out, then it caused slippage, and then I just retie, and it ended up being like this. So that's like the biggest thing that I have noticed in my 6th and 7th month. Also, let me see, what else can I say? As far as my hair coming unraveled, I did notice, surprisingly, more of my locks unraveling in my 6th and 7th month than I did in my 5th month. And that can be for a variety of different things. I did spray more water on my hair in my 6th month and 7th month lock journey. So last month and this month, just because it's like the holiday season and I was doing a lot of different styles. So with the braid outs and things like that, I did spray water on my hair. So I'm wondering if that contributed to some of the locks unraveling. I'm pretty sure it did. But that's pretty much it. I'll give you a look of my hair up close. This is what it's looking like. I'm still loving it. Don't really have any complaints or anything like that. Here's the back. I'm hoping that you can see. I still have this side that is, it looks shorter than this side, and it may actually be shorter than this side, but this is the side, if you all have been following my journey from the beginning, that I got the test locks on. So it's like they hang differently. The Microlocs and the sister lock test locks hang differently even 7 months in. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer some questions that I got under my video. I do wanna give a huge shout out. I do wanna thank you for leaving a comment. I'm gonna go ahead and put the channel name across the screen. Thank you so much for leaving these questions. So the first question is, do you have a length goal? And if so, how would you like to balance that with the time it takes to retighten? I don't really have a length goal, to be honest. I don't dislike the length that I have now. I mean, it's fine for me. If it gets longer, it's fine. I don't want my hair super, super long. And what I consider super, super long is like past my hips or at my waist or something like that, I think. Or even if it gets like right here, like under my bra strap, I would, that's a little bit too long for me to manage on a day-to-day basis. So I may cut my hair at that point, but I don't have like a specific length goal that I'm trying to get to. Like I said, I don't mind this length. I just wish that my hair would I just can't wait for it to lock. I know it's in the locking process, and patience is definitely a virtue, and it's definitely key in this process. But if anything, it's not a length goal. It's more so a lock goal. Like I want my hair to be locked. I want my hair to be able to get a little bit bigger. I want it to hang differently as far as, and I like the volume right now, but I know it's not going to have as much volume when it actually fully locks, but that's what I'm looking for. Not really the length, but I'm looking forward to the actual just fully locked and having more fullness to the style. Even though, like I said, it's not going to be as, as poofy, I still am anticipating that fuller, more condensed look. Also, the part of the question was, how would you balance that with the time it takes to retighten? If my hair gets, even when it gets long, like let's say past my shoulders, I still am going to retighten the same way that I do. I'm assuming, unless I decide to let my reties go out longer than every 4 to 6 weeks. But if that happens, I don't think that it will cause, I don't know. I don't foresee me having to do any like extra maintenance, but I may. I haven't experienced my hair being super, super long. So I don't know if my hair grows longer and it starts to take a long time to retighten, or I'm noticing that I'm doing a lot of repairs and it's taking a long time to separate the locks so that I can retighten and things like that, then I probably will cut the locks, just because I don't see myself going to a loctician on a regular basis. Nothing against it. It's just, I just like being able to be on my own time. So that's my answer to that question. The next question is, how many locks do you have? Now, I did count my locks before, and I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I cannot find that paper for anything. I have been planning to go back and recount my locks. However, I just haven't had the time or really the urge to even want to count them. So I think that I'll do an official count for my locks once I hit my 1 year mark, which will be in April. So stay tuned for that. I think I'll do a 1 year, like how many locks I have update at that point. And also when I first did my lock count, it was before my first retie, I believe, or during my first retie. I think it was before my first retie. So since then I've had I've had one lock, I believe, fall out. I've had a couple of locks that I've combined. I've created some new locks in the front and in the back. So I don't know how many locks I have. Even if I found that paper, it probably still wouldn't be accurate. It would just give you like a rough estimate. And then the last question is, why did you wait so long to lock? And the answer to that is, I'm not sure. I think timing for everyone is different. Well, I know timing for everyone is different. I wasn't thinking about locking my hair in high school. I wasn't thinking about locking my hair as soon as I got out of high school. It seems like every phase of my life, I was kind of into a different style, like different hairstyles. So like in high school, I like to wear ponytails and braids. When I got out of high school, I like to do like the weave ponytails. I even did some drawstring ponytails. That was really popular back then. And, that was about it. And then I transitioned to wearing my product because I do sell virgin hair extensions. My website is badchickhair.com. You can check it out if you'd like. The link is down below. But I started wearing my own product. Well, before I started wearing my own products, I started wearing extensions. I really enjoyed wearing extensions because it just gave me that free feeling that I was looking for to just get up and go. I didn't have to put so much heat on my hair. I didn't have to, and not saying I had to without the weave or the extensions, but that was the point that I was at in my life where I'm like, look, this would be easier for me to go ahead and do sew-ins. And so that's what I opted to do. It did take me away from putting the chemicals in my hair and constantly over processing my hair. I actually have a story that made me not want to get a perm anymore. And it's like a horror story. It actually happened in a salon. And if you all want to hear that story, then comment down below and I'll do a story time on that. But that story, that experience made me not want to get perms anymore. So without getting perms, it didn't take a long time to wash my hair, but just experimenting with different products, experimenting with different styles. I experienced a lot of breakage. And it was easier for me to go ahead and wash my hair, condition it, and then braid it up and put sew-ins in. And then if I put heat on the hair, then it's not my natural hair. So I don't really have to worry about the damage. If I damage my extensions, just get some more. I kind of had that mentality. And then I started selling hair. So with my hair business, I promoted my extensions by wearing my extensions. And I wanted to get locks, during that process that I was still, promoting my extensions. And I was thinking, how am I going to do both? Which there's a way that you can do both. But it just got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to constantly put bundles in. I don't want to wear lace fronts. I know I'm not going to want to do my hair, my loose natural hair. Just me personally, I don't want to. I have my daughter at this point, so doing her hair, my son's hair, all of my sons except my youngest son, their hair is locked. So just retwisting their hair, doing my daughter's hair, I was just like, yeah, locking is probably the best for me just because I don't want to do so much hair. And I still want my hair to be well maintained and groomed and be able to easily style, but I don't want to put off the work that I was putting into my hair. I wanted more freedom. So that's when I started doing research and I started doing like natural hairstyles with twists. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and lock it. So I guess it didn't really take so long in my eyes because it wasn't something that I've always wanted to do since I was a kid or anything like that. Excuse me. It wasn't even anything that I wanted to do when I first got out of high school. I've always liked locks on different people, but like I said, I think the timing was pretty good based on the phases that I was in my life. And at this point, I'm in a new phase. It's a new journey. Don't know what's to come, but I know for right now, this is a great decision for me. I don't foresee me cutting my hair unless it gets, like I said, too long in my eyes. I don't foresee me unlocking my hair. I enjoy the freedom and flexibility of being able to manage my hair. It's so much easier to manage my hair than it was before. And like I said, it just gives me a lot of time back, and it's freeing to me. So plus I like it. I think it looks really pretty as well. So that's my update in a nutshell, and that's also the answers to the question. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.